I'm here. I'm here. I just got back in the house. Just watching the Eagles. Let's get set up. My voice is still a little, whatever you want to, whatever's going on. See, where is my laptop? What is going on in the world besides war? Damn. My throat is still however it is. But we are here to watch the housewives and the medicine wives. So I gotta do that much talking unless I start hollering and screaming. Let me get my things in order. Let's see. What have I been seeing? I ain't really been seeing too much other than Venezuela. Ciao. What y'all think about Venezuela and our president? I have some thoughts, and they're not what you think. I say, you don't want to know what I say. Why not? That's what I say. I get it. He's not. He shouldn't do it like that, but he did. Respect this gangster. That's all. And I want to remind everybody, y'all voted for that nigga. So what you want us to do? Y'all voted for him, and this is the type of shit he be doing. So what do you want us to do? No, he's got one with it. And he said he's not leaving. So now what y'all going to do? I saw, what's his name? It looked like Gargamel. The one that said, we all going to jail. Him. He said, oh, he's not leaving. They're going to change the law. Didn't they say if we're at war, the president ain't got to leave? So there you have it. Because this shit ain't going nowhere no time soon. And I saw something really disturbing about China. They said, I might have saved it. Wait, I don't want to put my outside pants in my bed. You find some shorts. I wonder what is going on with my voice. I'm going to get some cough syrup tomorrow. Maybe that'll help. The good, well, not the good one, but the prescription one. They said that the Chinese people are taking advantage of the surrogacy laws in California, and they ordering babies by the pound through surrogates, and they get born here, so they have citizenship here. These are billionaires, not regular people, but I think that makes it worse. And they have a plan, obviously. I don't know what the plan is, but they're taking advantage of that, of being able to have a surrogate. So they're having a bunch of Chinese people, billionaires, are having American babies. Some of them they keep here, some of them they don't. Yep. Wow. China, they buying up land here. And don't eat Smithfield bacon, pork sausage, or Hatfield because the Chinese people own it. They got farmland in like the Midwest somewhere, and they own that shit. That's why the bacon. I only buy Oscar Mayer bacon, but that's why the bacon don't get crispy because they be feeding the pigs trash. I saw it with my own two eyes. They grind up trash inside their feed. They really do. So don't eat that shit. I only eat from Sprouts. I hope that helps. Because it's farm to table. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more steps. Everything ain't like that, but I like the meat there. All right, just about ready. And you know what else too? People was like, oh my God, you ain't go out for New Year's. I don't ever go out for New Year's because it'd be a bunch of bullshit happening on New Year's. For instance, I know a couple people I follow went on trips and they could not get home. Did they free up the airspace yet? They was just parading Maduro down and up in New York like an hour ago. Like they was riding him around. I guess they transferring him to where Diddy was. Is R. Kelly still down there? They had the doors of the van, the prison van, open. I don't know what. I'm staying in the house on the YouTube with y'all. Okay. I might go back to work. But for the most part, like I said, I'm staying in the house with y'all. And I used to run the streets, okay? Really run the motherfucking streets. And I still do, but not like I used to. But I'll be in the house. You was in New Year's? Yup, I was in the house New Year's. They could not get home. Like it's from if they were in the Caribbean. 0, 2, 1, 2, 1. You could not get home, baby. Baby. I've been watching a lot of stuff from New Orleans, and they be like, baby. Oh my God. I watched that series 61st Street. If you don't have shit to watch, watch that. Courtney B. Vance is in it. It's good. They in Chicago. I don't know why that made me. Whoa. Okay. Why that made me think of that, baby. You can free up storage. Yeah, I guess my 8-hour lives are using up all my storage. Hold on, I'll read your comments in 2 minutes. Baby. Baby. So I guess we own Venezuela now. And Mary Cosby, I ain't watching that documentary because they done stole a whole bunch of YouTuber stuff without their permission. And my thing is, if y'all got a bunch of shit from YouTube, I don't want to see that. Just like I ain't watched the Puff documentary. We're gonna play that song that they made. What's his name? I forget his name. Maybe Uncle Murder or something like that. But I ain't watching it. Y'all got a bunch of YouTube videos in there. I could just watch YouTube. So that means it's a bunch of speculation and people that's mad. All right, 7:46. We got about 10 minutes. Ooh, I got somebody that's gonna come, clear out my room, finish my wallpaper, paint all of this. Whatever this is. Let me say. Baby. Amy J in this bitch, Enlightened Soul, Lexi Lane, Lisa Mack. Oh, Lisa. I talked to Jamal today. He is just like, girl, just hang that up. It's so funny because I saw something on Threads and this man was saying, basically he had this wonderful date with this woman and he thought everything went well. He said I was in love for 2 days and then it just all went to shit. So I started reading the comments and it was like a bunch of people telling their stories about how they got ghosted. So I sent Maul a couple screenshots. I said, this made me think of you. And he called me back like, I don't be doing that. Yes, you do. You'll have a wonderful time with somebody and then you will be like, eh. Well, he said like, he always has a good rebuttal. He said, what if you set up a date and all of that and you with the person and then like halfway through the date, you figure out like, this isn't the person for you. What do? I say you politely tell them. Because it was a girl on there. I remember one time she was like, she told the guy, she was like, You know, I had a wonderful time with you. I want to ever have you, but this ain't gonna work out between us. Like our interests aren't aligned or whatever, she said. And all the men had such a problem with it. They call her so many bitches and just all kinds of stuff. But I think that's the proper thing to do instead of ghosting somebody. So me and him going back and forth on that. He wanted to argue me down about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, I don't even feel like getting started. We don't have no time. We can come back. But no, he swear just because she made a couple $1,000,000 that she's okay. But he literally is not like tuned in to like what she just did with Erica Kirk, that the judge is getting ready, is forcing her to sell one of her houses for a $500,000 judgment, which means she doesn't have 5,000. I would assume that means she don't have 500,000 liquid, because why would you force the sale of a $20 million house? And he still want to argue me down. So I said, well, we'll see. We'll see. He's annoying. But my point was, I feel like he's the one that usually do what you did, Lisa, and he just cannot take it. His manly pride will just not let him let that go. So fuck him. My voice is still, it's better than it was yesterday, but it's still a little, you probably can hear it. The president, yes, this president's a goon. They let a gangster in the White House. I have no problem with it. Hey, one thing about Trump, he does what he says he's going to do. Listen, he has never said, I always say, Trump he has never pretended to be other than who he is. And this is what y'all have it. White people are getting treated like niggas and they can't take it. That's China and Saudi Arabia own all of NYC. We'll see. Shelves. I know you fucking lying about what? Hey, y'all, I'm making lasagna soup. Okay. Callie, is really not that hard. You get your onions, your peppers, a little bit of celery, ground turkey or ground chicken or ground beef, whatever you want, drain it. Then you put in some tomato paste if you want. Or you could just put the straight up, I put the, what was it? Raoul, however you say it. Tomato, sauce, some chicken broth, and some cream. And then you make your ricotta cheese mixture, whatever you want to put it in. I just put ricotta cheese and season them because I didn't want to put mozzarella cheese in it because I like my mozzarella cheese melted. And I didn't want to put the mozzarella cheese in the soup because I didn't want to do that. So I just used the ricotta and some green, no, that was for the baked potato soup. Oh my God, my baked potato soup was a disaster. It's because of the potatoes I used. Because I like to use Yukon Gold potatoes for my mashed potatoes. But for that, it's not good because y'all was calling it mashed potato soup, and that's kind of what it was. So I went and tried the russet potatoes. Well, I only got one. It was okay. I just watched the Mary Cosby doc. I think it's worth the watch. Okay, we'll see. They said it's her sister-in-law and a bunch of disgruntled people on there. Let's go. Yes, post pics. Callie, you need to start your page, beloved. You really do. I think you would have so many followers because you have a special niche. You know, your Black Power stuff. You have your views on like immigration and it's not even Black Power, like your stance on, who is black, who isn't. You would have a big audience. I'm telling you, you would. I know Don Cosby, Mary's husband. Oh, you know Dan Cosby. Okay. Is he credible? Mary Cosby doc is weird and mostly disgruntled church members. That's what I'm assuming. And they said that it's not really anything new that we didn't hear. Yes, he is. Also, Mary's son has a drug addict, has also been in it for years. There's nothing new. I could tell the nigga was on Xannies the moment I met him. I believe a lot of it. But is there anything wrong that she did? Because I knew she was lying about what God and her mother told her. My brother-in-law is heckling me about the Eagles losing. Oh, Is it his birthday? Oh my God, happy birthday. One of the best fathers on the planet. Corey, you be holding it down. All right. Happy birthday, Corey. Oh, I don't think good men get enough credit, enough praise. I like that. Be straight up if you're not interested. Right. Just be like, I don't think it's gonna work between us. I don't want to lead you on, and that's it. At least tell the person. Don't have them thinking like, oh my God, we had such a good time, and blah 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 blah. And then like, why have I not heard from him? Oh my God, why? That drives somebody nuts. He's still my dog. It's all good. He'll get over it eventually. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. Oh, she wrote. Yeah, so y'all haven't heard about this judgment she has. Kenneth Petty hits. Oh shit, we got 5 minutes. Kenneth Petty beat up somebody, a German bodyguard. She sued. Nicki Minaj ignored the complaint. Because Jamal was like, well, her lawyers can handle it. I said, well, they didn't. And the judge, they're trying to get their settlement, $500,000, and they haven't answered. So the judge is forcing a sale of a $20 million home of hers, and she only has $6 million equity in it, and she was going to force it back in November. She goes to court on January 22nd, and because the judge wants to know from the Bank of America, like, what's the value of the house? If they sell the house, will it even be enough left over to pay this man? So that man, she need to get rid of him. Her and Cardi, to me, y'all in the same boat with these niggas. Richie, I'm Mac, Lisa, believe me. I know. It's okay. But I know I told you, I encourage you. I would have thought that was a nice gesture of you to reach out to this nigga because he's having a hard time for the holidays. But fuck him. Because he was like, she probably sent that to all her niggas. No, she didn't, Jamal. She sent that to you. I didn't realize you were talking about Maul. I meant in general. Girl, you know I had to do the most. I got fresh herb. Oh, girl, sausage, but that's good. Ground beef, 2 different types of cheese, and special noodles. I got from Church's Joe's. It's probably gonna be good. That lasagna soup you made look good. It was good. People tore it up. Caribbean girl, we need an update. Have you been talking to Shane? Now, one thing about Shane, he not gonna have me in your business like Maul. So you gonna have to keep us updated. You about to dodge a bullet, Lisa. Um, I'm tired as a motherfucker, but I feel like we haven't seen it in so long. I don't like that they took that content from those YouTube. Right. But let me let me get this ready. These they be putting stuff on Instagram, and once you put it on Instagram, Instagram owns it. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with YouTube. Or no, because YouTube you need fair use and copyrights, and they probably took the content from Instagram. Because Instagram, it becomes their property. Oh, it's not on yet. Okay, duh. All right, so let me add Twitch. All right, replay gang. StreamYard has lost access to your Twitch account. Why? Oh my God, y'all, hold on. Are you serious? How? Fuck. How did it lose access? Where's my iPhone? We do not have time for this. Oh, wait, it's this phone. Hold on, babies. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Woo! All right, hold on. Okay, let me put Twitch up here. Oh, they just logged me out. I tried. I was doing. Oh, damn! Oh my god! Come on! I was trying to do my monetization thing, and I guess it logged me out of everything. Channel. All right. See, this is for the replay gang. I'm putting the link in the chat. We're going to what time is it? 7:59. I will read your comments in a minute. Okay. Meet us over on Twitch. If you are we're watching Housewives and we're watching Married to Medicine. We might watch Kimura, and whatever else we please. Oh, Power was good. If y'all want to watch Power, it was really fucking good for the people Lexi and Shelbs. All right, I'm ready. I'm dropping YouTube, so we'll see y'all YouTubers later. Come on over to Twitch and watch the show with us. We'll be back on YouTube after we watch all of our copyrighted content. We have 2 episodes left of Kimura Life in the Fab Lane. All right, what am I doing? Removing. Hold on, let me set this up first. All right, I'm gonna share Xfinity. My mouth, my throat. Oh my god, maybe I should go get a tea. It's the wrong thing. All right, now let's get rid of YouTube. Remove.